Okay guys, just a quick modification for bobbies. I'm going to try and make this as short as possible, so bear with me. So just so you know, when you get bobbies, unlike the old bobbies, the hooks were fastened right to the screw in the old bobbies, but now there's a split ring, which is better for us for cutting hooks and everything. It's always better to have a split ring on a bait. But because of the way hooks are made, okay, now we all know we have hooks that have the two hooks, and then we have the welded on hook, which you can see right there. The top one there is welded on, and that's a fluctuation of weight. Bobbies, Suics, these other sort of jerk baits, not including sledges, because they work their best going all over the place, but bobbies work their best coming in nice and straight, nice wobble up, in, nice wobble up. You got to keep them tuned. There are things that you can do. And what I like to do, and I know a lot of other people like to do because somebody showed me how to do it, is I like to keep the hooks nice and flush to the body, okay? Now it is teeing the hooks, but if you can see that, that is perfectly flush to the body, okay? And that keeps everything even. You don't have the one hook on one side and this. You guys all know about teeing the hooks, but with bobbies, they come with the screw, standard. But what I like to do is I like to give it a little tiny turn, just a little turn. It's not gonna hurt the lure. And I like to turn the screw eyelets like that, okay? So, and I'll show you the method to my madness here. So now I have the hook that I've removed and already sharpened, and I want to put the welded on part of the hook on the top, and I want to tee. Never a good idea to tee the welded hook because it could break off. So I want to tee the other two just a little bit. You don't have to go crazy, but just like that. So it's nice and flat, okay? Nice tee there. Now I'm going to add this split ring to that turned hook eyelet, and I'm going to show you guys something that is really cool. Keep everything nice and smooth sailing, okay? Because I believe bobbies, one of the best jerk baits at least. Well, great for me, but anyways. Now look how beautiful that is. Perfectly flat with the body, split ring, perfectly flat, okay? And then if you look at the hook underneath, you got one hook hanging over here, a hook hanging over here, and that throws weight, it throws the bait off, okay? So I'm gonna do the rest of these, but there's a catch. Because the way the bobbies are manufactured, the last one is not a hook eyelet. It's not an eyelet, it's wire. And that wire holds the tail to the body. Okay, you can see the wire, just like the Suics had. Anyways, so that's a bit of copper or brass or whatever it is, but you can't turn it, it'll break. So I just add a secondary split ring. Okay, so instead of having one, I have two, but I use the smaller ones. They're really strong, but I use the smaller ones. And then I add them to the back. And we'll add the one to the back. Okay, so now I have that. So you got a split ring attached to the brass wire, and you got a small split ring attached to the hook. So you have a double split ring. Now, sometimes people say, whoa, bobbies, you know, they're always getting hooked up on the tail. That gives a little bit extra length. And I'm telling you, this bobbie's completed, okay? Look how beautiful that is, okay? That thing's a machine. Anyways, I can't wait to kick ass with it. So I'm gonna do this one next, put them in the box, and I'm gonna beat the living hell out of these things. Give it a try. You will not be disappointed. And the other thing I should say about bobbies is you do have that bendable tail, okay? I, myself, only bend it a tiny, tiny, tiny bit, like that. Just like that. Don't go crazy. You start bending it too much, Anyways, I like it just like that. It still moves pretty quick in the water, but you know what? Love them, man. It's classic. 70-year-old lures, man. Still made the day they were made back in 1949. Anyways, give them a try. Cheers, everybody.